about the differences between the grassland and the forest, and how they affect the forest and grasslands, which can also affect the Puget Sound where I live by using recyclable or reusable water bottles.
Missy went to the grassland!
You just remember what you
In the grassland, the plants were mostly sedges, rushes, and canary reed grass, and it was mostly brown and yellow. While in the grassland, we measured UVB intensity as high as 79.6 milliwatts per square meter. Soil moisture was only 5.9%, maybe because of all the intense sunlight and many plants needing water.
The pros and cons of the grassland is there's lots of plants and it provides shelter for small animals like ants and bees. It helps slows runoff. It is also dry. And there's
Put fertilizer on grass, like in grasslands, it can get washed down into the Puget Sound, and all the algae could eat all the nutrients, and they need and all the algae need oxygen, so they could take oxygen from the fish that the fish need, and then fish could die.
Next they went to the forest!
got a friend in me. You got
In the forest, we saw plants such as redwood cedars, big leaf maples, and several types of ferns.
What are you guys noticing here that's different than in the grasslands?
the soil is more moist than the grassland.
It's more lush than the grassland. So yeah, I'm feeling it right now. It just falls apart very easily.
It's harder to see the sky because of all the leaves and useless ventilation.
There's way more trees than there was in the grassland. There's much more variety in the plants. Forest, the UVB intensity was only 15.9 milliwatts per meter, 63.7 less than the grassland. The air temperature and soil temp were both lower than the grasslands, and the soil moisture was 11.6%. There was more than water in the soil because less water evaporated due to the shade blocking the sun.
You got a friend in me. You got trouble.
Oh look, this is the perfect place to build my new big house, right there.
Hey, you with the face. Do you know what happens when you cut down a grassland and build a house? Grasslands decrease soil erosion. It filters the water and increases soil quality. It also captures the carbon and it protects the habitats for many plants and animals. It is also a low-cost food for farm and other animals. So do not dare to build it.
Fine then, I guess I'll just go over here. This is a good place to build my house too.
Yay! You say yay! Oh my god.
Some of the reasons why you shouldn't is because it regulates the atmosphere and temperature changes. It stores and slows water flow, forms and keeps soil in place, reduces disturbances.
Also, it slows the movement of nutrients and pollution out of an area. It provides a habitat for crops and animals. It converts energy from the sun into edible plants and animals, and they act as carbon storage areas.
Who cares? A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. I'm going to build my house all over Brighton.
Now to rest in peace. Without the grassland, a lot of soil would erode into the ocean with all the nutrients. Without the grassland, the water would not be filtered from the soil. And the grassland also increases soil quality and captures the carbon. Without the grasslands, none of this would be able to happen.
Even though I'm only 11, I can help the forest and grasslands by planting trees and encouraging people to not build houses in grasslands and forests.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.